Hello everybody, it's HCC788 again. Yes, I am temporarily back again. I am still retired, at least semi-retired, but I'm back for a very specific reason. Our friends at Delta-17 and Toy Connections sent this to me, and this is some new Delta-17 toys. So I wanted to show this because as this is being recorded and as you see it after it's uploaded, JoeFest in Augusta, Georgia is right around the corner, and Delta-17 will be there, and they want you to stop by their table, check out their stuff. So we are going to preview this new Delta-17 product. I'm going to open this live on recording and give you my live on recording reaction to what's in here. I have not seen it yet, so we're going to have first impressions on this. So let's open this new Delta-17 box and see what they got. Full disclosure, this was sent to me free of charge. Thank you guys. So let's see what we got. I have cut the box open, at least mostly, and now I'm going to open it up and see what we got. We have some packing material. It's good to make sure everything is nice and safely packed. We got some paper there, and ooh, I see cool stuff. All right, this is gonna go here for a second. So, oh yeah, check this out. So I had heard of these, some of these things that they were working on, and now seeing them in person is really something else. So check these out. Check those out. We are going to open each of these and get a better view, but I wanted to show you them fresh out of the box. These are just like, yeah, these are really neat. And then we've got, look at that, we've got an accessory pack. We've got an accessory pack, and we have a new figure. There we go. And we have, oh yeah, we have a comic book. Now, wow, that is really sharp. That is really sharp. That is the box. So opening and unboxing the box is pretty quick and easy, but the exciting stuff is what's in it. So this is going to preview what you can see at JoeFest in just a few days. And let's get the camera closer to these so we can open them up and take a look at them. This is the JoeFest 2025 exclusive Thunder Battalion versus Delta Squad 2-pack. This is the one that you're going to want to attend JoeFest for and find Delta-17's table so you can check these out. These are the exclusives this year, and as you can see, these are Desert Ops figures. These are recolored figures from the earlier versions. I do have the earlier versions, so I'll show you these side by side with the original releases, but these are really nicely camouflaged for desert operations, and we are going to open this up and check them out. These are the good guy and bad guy infantry troops, so these are army builders, so this is great. You can have a shelf of these if you can get your hands on enough of them. I like the packaging that holds them nicely in the plastic bubble. Let's pull these guys out, and we're going to pop them out of here and take a look at them. Yeah, look at that. Nicely packed in. I think we've got some tape over here. I might need to cut it, maybe. Yeah, I'll need to cut the tape here. There we go. We have freed them from their plastic coffin, and we've got some accessories here, and we've got a couple figures. So I'm going to try to carefully pull these out and pop the figures out, and we're going to take a look at these. Now, we've looked at Delta-17 figures before. The first wave we opened, we unboxed, we looked at them, and so we kind of know what to expect. These are high quality figures, and of course they're going to look great, but let's see how these updates look. I'm going to just pull these out real quick, get them set up so that we can look at them, and then we will look at them side by side with their originals. Here are these gorgeous figures out of the box with their desert deco and all of their equipment. This is the same equipment and the same sculpting, the same molds as the original release, but with some updated colors, and it's really stunning. It really looks great. I like having uniforms for alternate environments and missions, so this is a really great alternative for me to have both the good guys and the enemy army builder troops for different operations. So this is looking really excellent. Like this, check out the med pack on this guy, and check out the details. They have a lot of accessories, just as the originals did, with this utility belt on the wolf pack, and of course a backpack, a helmet with multiple visors, because his helmet has the visor with the open slot for the eyes. It also has the visor with the red goggles, so you have options with that. The Delta-17 Delta Squad Infantry Trooper has a ton of accessories and a really nice submachine gun here, and intricate accessories as well that attach to the figure and the backpack. So you've got the backpack with this anti-tank rocket launcher, and of course that is removable. It pegs on nice and firmly. This actually pegs on well enough that it shouldn't go missing too easily, and I just dropped the knife because I bumped it with my hand, but I'll fix that. It has a knife that holsters in the side of the backpack, the opposite side as the anti-tank rocket launcher. Really, really nice. And the rocket launcher has 3 rockets that come with it, 2 of which attach to the backpack on these pegs, and the other one fits in the barrel of the launcher. These are tiny. These are easy to lose, so just be careful that they don't go flying when you open the package. Yeah, that's not all, though. Inside the backpack, there is a gas mask that can be removed and placed on the figure. So these are one of the things I love about Delta-17 is the accessories. The figures are top tier. I really think they're fantastic, but the accessories go above and beyond. As you may remember with Delta-17 figures, they have more than the standard G.I. Joe articulation. They are O-ring figures, and they have the usual G.I. Joe articulation, but they also have swivel wrists, so you can move the hands in ways that you could not move the G.I. Joe figures from the vintage era. So really awesome stuff. Let's look at these side by side with the original releases. Here are the JoeFest exclusives side by side with the originals, and you can see it's the same figure mold but with updated colors, same accessories, but the accessories are crisp. I love the accessories. You know, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. The accessories is probably my favorite part of Delta-17. I'm hard-pressed to decide which I like more, the originals or the reissues, because, of course, the originals have excellent colors themselves, but on these reissues, like, for instance, some of the details have a slightly more contrast on the desert colors, so some of those details actually pop a little bit more with these tan and brown colors. Now, the crisp black, gray, and red, you know, it's hard to beat that. But these guys got to fight in the desert too, and you know, they got to be properly equipped for that. This is what a convention exclusive should be. These are not like new core characters that you know, your whole collection would be wrong if you missed out on them, but they are an excellent bonus for showing up at the convention in person and picking these up. So this is, I think this is great. This is going to be the gem of of a lot of collections, and I'm really psyched to have them. As awesome as these are, what I'm really excited to see, because I had seen some preview pictures, are the Hailstorm units. So let's look at these robot guys. I have been wanting to check these out since I saw photos. This is Hailstorm unit version 2.01. Oh, let me put them in order. 2.01 and 2.02. There we go. And these are robot tanks. How awesome are robot tanks? You got a gray one and a blue one. It's got the story here on the back that these are using abandoned Soviet technology, and it's got a bit of integration with the storyline. And yes, I'm going to open these. I really want to get my hands on these. I'm thrilled to actually have them in front of me right now. I cut the tape and we'll open these in order. So let's open V2.01 first. And check this out. I can already see like a decal sheet in there. And again, nicely packed. I like the way they pack these figures. They're really secure in there. And it's got some heft to it. It's got some weight to it. I'll check out the customization with this. The box, of course, has the printing on the inside, and it is gorgeous. But let's set the box aside for now and look at the robot tank, the Hailstorm unit, and I'm going to go ahead and open this one so we can put them side by side. Of course, I'm impressed that Delta-17 did such great O-ring figures, but this brings something new to the table. This is something new and special, that it's not an O-ring figure. This is not based on your standard O-ring action figure buck. This is a robot tank, and I mean, look at this. You've got your treads with wheels. You've got articulation on that. Of course you do. You've got arm articulation at multiple joints. Check that out. Do we have head articulation? Yes, we do. And we've got, well, it looks like a backpack. Oh, it does come off. Oh, it does come off. Oh, I bet you could put that on a figure. Yeah, I'm going to do that before we're done with this video. I'm going to put that on a figure. It's got the ammunition belts that connect the backpack to the multi-barrel miniguns. So these things look fierce. These look great. Cobra only wishes it had these. These make the Cobra bats look a little bit dinky. So this is, it's like a Cobra bat and part tank. It's got its little headlights there. That's adorable. Look, it actually looks kind of friendly when you look at it that way. But yeah, which do I like the most? The gray or the blue? That's a tough choice. The gray just looks like all business, right? The gray is probably just raw steel, unpainted, with some nice red and black details. And yeah, look at that. You've got head and tail lights with painted red frames around them. This is just all kinds of impressive. Look at the detail in that. Look at these. This is, no, I love these. I love these. Let's look at the decal sheets. And I won't put the decals on for now, but I did want to show you what they have, because it looks like there is quite a bit of customization that you can do with these. And it looks like you can do them for, you've got multiple logos here and multiple factions, and you can give it different unit numbers. I like that they have, yes, there you go. You've got a 788 right there. So I could make these unit 788, which is I'm super vain, right? So that is very satisfying to me. This is so cool. I think these are the same. Yes, these are the same. So you can have these to customize your units here. But I mean, just wow. I love these. I love the exclusives. I love the repaints, but these are just super fun. I have to try this. I just have to try it. So this is a removable backpack, and I don't even know how I would get the ammo belts on, but let's see if we can. Oh, the belt is in the way. Can we adjust it? Or we'll just remove the belt. Yeah, there we go. Okay, all right. Oh, dig this. Dig this. This is going to be awesome. Yeah, there you go. There you go. And then you've got the ammo belts. Now, this figure doesn't have anything for the ammunition belt to go into. He's got his little assault rifle here, but we're going to pretend that, it's got the assault rifle is like belt fed from this giant ammunition backpack on his back. But yeah, check that out. Check it out. Now our evil henchman has a hyper weapon with a robot backpack. Oh, this is fun. This is cool. All right. Oh, it's upside down. I forgot. The tank part goes at the top. There we go. There we go. There, and we'll say like the belt feeds into here, and we'll say that it comes out on this side. There we go. There we go. All right. Now we have a bad guy who is serious trouble, and with his visor down, looks a little bit robotic there. So, yeah, these are fun. I love these. So I'm getting a little overexcited, and yes, I'm making a bit of a mess, but I want to show you the rest of what they got here. They have a weapons pack WP1A. And yeah, it's even got a list of the accessories that are in here. So all you G.I. Joe fans from the 80s remember the Battle Gear accessory pack. So yeah, sometimes your figure would lose a weapon, so you get the accessory pack and you could replace it. Well, here we've got an accessory pack for Delta-17. It even comes with the swords and an excellent assortment of the weapons that were included with the various figures. So I'm not going to open this because I don't want them to go flying everywhere. I don't want to lose any of them, but it's got the accessories, as I said, are maybe the best part of Delta-17, and I just love seeing these. Hey, maybe one of these has a slot for the ammunition belt on the backpack. Let me. Well, hold on. I got an idea. Hold on. One second. Hold on. So what I did is I swapped out our Thunder Battalion weapon with the machine gun that came with this guy, and it has this slot here that is definitely not made for this purpose, but I fit the ammunition belt from the robot backpack in here, and so now he's like hyper weaponed up. He's hyper dangerous, and he is ready to make the world safe for evil. We will crush you, Delta-17, with our belt-fed submachine guns that for some reason also have a magazine on them, and our robot backpacks. This is fun. So yeah, these accessories are great. I really love them. And that's not all. We also have the comic book. Yes, this is Delta-17 War in the Shadows, #1 by 5x5 Toys Limited, and we're gonna break the seal on this, and we're gonna check it out because I do like comic books, and that is crisp. I've always liked the Delta-17 logo. I've got a T-shirt. I want another one. I got a patch. Probably want another one of those too. You know what? That would make a pretty good tattoo. Anybody got any Delta-17 tattoos? That'll be the latest trend. Everybody will be getting Delta-17 tattoos. But look at this artwork. This is crisp, and I have been looking forward to checking this out. I'm not going to flip through the whole thing because, I don't want to spoil it. I want you to actually go and get it yourself and read it. But check this out. Scripted and edited by our friend Ken Poe. So thank you, Ken, again for sending this to me. And we've got some writing credit. This is nice. This is crisp. I'm not, like I said, I'm not going to flip through the whole thing. I want you to purchase and read it yourself. But I am going to read this as soon as we're done shooting here. That was my unboxing of the Delta-17 box that was sent to me, including the JoeFest 2025 exclusive. Thank you again, Delta-17 and Ken from Toy Connections for sending this to me. I really had a lot of fun. Thank you for watching this and bearing with me because, as you can see, I don't have my original setup for reviews, my original lighting, so I had to improvise a little bit here. but I had a blast playing with these. This really reminds me of why I enjoyed collecting these toys in the first place. These are so much fun. So please go to JoeFest in Augusta, Georgia, here coming up in a few days. Find Delta-17, tell them that HCC788 sent you. You will get a 0% discount, but you know, still it'll be nice to you can, on my behalf, you can say hi to them. But thank you all for watching. Thank you again, Delta-17, for sending these. Thank you for a really fun afternoon playing with these toys, and I will catch you all again in the future.